The Paldea Evolved Build and Battle Stadium set has released, and after we were left loaded with Tinkaton decks from that pre-release event that we attended, I'm hoping we can pull the 2 promo cards that were left from this set. And with an additional 11 booster packs, I'm hoping that we can pull something special to add to our ever-growing Paldea Evolved binder. So let's get into it. So there is the Build and Battle Stadium set for this expansion. I do have some decent luck with these boxes, and I'm hoping we can keep that trend up. So they do contain 2 of those Build and Battle boxes, which are great because they contain a 40 card deck, and there are I think there's a couple of might be 3 additional packs in there as well. So within each of those decks, as we can see, I'm going to look at this on the front because I do quite like the layout of these new Scarlet and Violet boxes. So you can see we've got a Pokemon, and with this set there was a Murkrow promo, a Pelipper, Baxcalibur and a Tinkaton. I don't know how I forgot that one because that was all we pulled in the pre-release. Now we did get the Pelipper, we got a Pelipper one as well, but I think we ended up walking away with 3 Tinkaton decks. There are 11 booster packs in this, which is absolutely fantastic. It is slightly pricier than the ETB, but with 11 booster packs, it's probably a good place to start. 7 dice and 2 condition markers. More of a, the ETB is more of a collector's box, I would say. This is more of a box. You're talking just, there's a big chunk of energy cards there. You're talking about a playable deck, and they are playable decks. They're quite good decks, but you each get one of these. And obviously they are play level 2, we've seen that, and you've seen that from the pre-release video. Condition markers, we've got the damage counters, and there's an additional 3 packs there, but that also comes with 4 packs in each of these, so that gives us a total of 11 packs, which is brilliant to open for a video like this. But what we're going to do first, I think we're going to have a look at the dice, because it is the same type of dice, I think, as the ETB. So if you're after a nice big selection of these dice, it's probably good to get yourself an ETB and then one of these, exactly the same as those. So I'm going to put those back in the box before everything falls off the table. And then what we're going to do is crack into these Build and Battle boxes and see what we can get in here. If I can get into it, I'm going to struggle with this. I always struggle with this, and I'm going to have to get something to help me out. Struggling with plastic again. Anyone that's been a subscriber to the channel for a while will know this isn't a one-off occurrence. It does happen quite often. So we're going to break into one of these, and I'll warn you now. As soon as I close the door in this room that I recorded, it turns into an absolute sauna. So I imagine by the end of this video, I'm going to be absolutely drenched in sweat, which is lovely. Really nice to discuss that. We're going to open that. And put the, like I say, you get a nice little deck box as well, which is quite useful. They're not great quality, but they can be used as a deck box, so I'll put that over there. You get another 4 packs, which is great, so we can crack into those in a moment. And then you also get, I don't know if we need a drum roll here. You get another Tinkaton deck. So I think that's the 4th Tinkaton deck that we've now got. We saw these in the pre-release, so I'm not going to dwell on it for too long, but it gives you a building tips guide on how to turn this 40 card deck into a 60 card deck. And I think that's all that you get in those boxes. So we're going to open box number 2. I'm struggling for space here. Open box number 2. And let's keep our fingers crossed for this one. We don't want a Pelipper. And we definitely don't want another Tinkaton. That's for sure. I'll tell you that for a fact. So we're going to put that there. We know what we're going to do. We are going to look straight at the promo card, and it is a Baxcalibur. Okay, fantastic. I'm happy with that. This was the deck that I wanted on the day. I didn't get it. I ended up with the Tinkaton. But you know what? The Tinkaton deck played really well, to be fair. And that Baxcalibur artwork is fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous, and we know why. I don't know how I do this. I do this every time. I say a piece of artwork looks really good, and it's always by Kato. So we'll have a look at that deck, actually. We're going to have a look through it, because we've seen the Tinkaton deck about 300 times now. But this is the one deck that we haven't actually seen on the channel. How do I get into these? Why do they make these so difficult to get into? There we go. Okay, we're in. We're in. I'm not struggling anymore. I'm starting now to get quite warm though, so see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. There's that promo card, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Really nice promo card there, and like I say, it's Kato, so I'm happy about that. Put that over to one side. And we've got some grass energies, so I'm guessing it's got the low kicks line in as well, like the other ones did. We've got lots of energies there. You can obviously take any of those energies out or add any in if you wanted to. There's the Superior Energy, a Nest Ball, Youngster, Jacques, Grusha, Dendra, and the Boss's Orders, which I absolutely adore the artwork for. Pelipper's in there as well. We've got Taurus Wingle, Nimble, and the low kicks line. And then we have Frigibacks, 3 Frigibacks, 2 Arctibacks, and 2 Baxcalibur. And what you want to see is that promo card. So there you go, we've got a promo card. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to open this chunk as well, because you can have the promo card. I'm not going to go through this deck because we've seen it 1,000 times. So you can see Luminous Energies in here because of that special hammer attack, which does an additional 90 damage, is it? If this Pokemon has a special energy attack, this attack does 90 more damage. Yep. Ooh, okay. This is slightly different because we've got the Murkrow line in here as well, and the Flamigo. So this would have been pretty cool to play. But there's your promo card. So we'll I'm going to have to move some of this. I'm struggling for space here. Move those over there. Okay, this is like Jenga now. Put that on top of there, and we're going to put that. I'm going to put that on top of there. That's going to go flying off the off the side. So I don't think we're going to start in any particular order. We're just going to go Skeledirge because he's on top, and we're going to see if we can pull something that we haven't got, because that would be very, very nice. Promo card. I've done it again. It's not a promo card. It's a code card. There you go. Tinkaton, a Pincursion, a Makuhita, Magikarp, an Arctibax there, a Giacomo, correct me in the comments, Talonflame, Honchkrow Reverse, an Oricario, and another Tinkaton. Tinkaton is just, it's haunting me at this point. It is haunting me. I don't even know how many Tinkaton cards I've got at this point. I've probably got more than all of the cards that are in the set. There's like 250 cards in the deck. In the set, I've probably got enough to make an entire deck, definitely, out of Tinkaton. Don't know how that would work. We've got the Pelipper there, sorry. Fletchinder, a Vigoroth, a Reverse Hollow Noibat. Okie dokie. Not a bad start. Like I said, the ETB wasn't great, so the Battle Stadium set pulls us that alt art. Is it special illustration art? Boss's Orders. Fantastic. And a Luxray, which a lot of people are playing at the moment, so I might put that in the Magnezone deck that I'm currently playing. But we're not going to gloss over that Boss's Orders. Absolutely stunning card. I really like that artwork. Really, really nice card. So, not off to a bad start. And we're going into the Chien-Pao pack now. So, I think this is the sort of the mascot a little bit for this set, Chien-Pao. So, Slowpoke. Hopefully we've got something good in here. Litleo. A Rockruff. A Pawmi. This is... Well, these are... Oh, look at those. Look at those cards. So cute. Little not starters, but little basic Pokemon in the set. Cute. Heracross, a Kilowattrel, a Azumarill, a Fuecoco, a Paldean Wooper, and a Mimikyu, which I played against on Pokemon TCG live, and we're not going to talk about that because, let's have a look actually, because that Safeguard ability is a slight pain in the backside. That coupled with this Snorlax, a lot of people, well, it's the first time I've played against it, to be honest, but I've been practicing with the Magnezone deck that I've built. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. And that coupled with the Snorlax. They were pulling, what did I have on my bench? Bibarel was on the bench, and they were pulling that into the active spot. So I couldn't do anything at all. And then whenever I could get the Magnezone back into play, it was, I couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, not the nicest of games. Larvitar, a Sandygast. I can't play. I struggle to play against control decks, to be honest. A Sudowoodo, a Pelipper, Reverse Hollow Mischief, Reverse Hollow Love Disc, and oh, that's nice. I really like these full arts, to be honest. I like the background on them. We've got the colours from the Pokemon there. Like that yellow and that green, that orange. There is one, I can't remember what it is, but there's a card that's it's the Noibat. Sorry, the Noivern, and it's got like it's a dark type Pokemon, so you expect to have it to have like a dark background or a green background because of the Pokemon. But it hasn't. It's got a purple background. I've just glossed past the fact that we've just pulled that card. But you know what? We're on a roll and we want to talk about Pokemon. Nobody minds that who's watching this video. Hoppip, a Paldean Wooper. But the card I was talking about was the evolved version of Noibat, which is quite convenient that was placed halfway through this pack. A Noivern. No, sorry. Let's go back. The evolved version of this Pokemon, it's the full art version of that card, is the Noivern, and it's got like a purpley background to it, and it looks really cool. It really makes the Pokemon pop on that card. A Pawmo, Delibird, a Reverse Hollow Fuecoco, and a Glimmora. We're not doing too badly. It is a little bit more expensive, as I mentioned earlier, this set, but I always seem to have better luck with these. And the triple blisters, so we always try to get our hands on some triple blisters as well when there's a new set that comes out. A Elcombe there, a Glimmet, a Frigibax, Tandemaus, Quaxwell, Delivery Drone, got a Reverse Hollow one of those the other day, Paldean Tauros, an Ice Cube. Oh, look at that, that's cute. His head stuck in the freezer. Not really helping his friend though, is he? You'd expect a little bit more help there. A gorgeous artwork. It is just one of the illustration arts, but it's a card that we haven't got. So it's gorgeous, we like it. The centering is possibly one of the worst I've pulled from this set so far. You can see on this side here, really thin, and then we got really thick on that side. But you know what, it's just going in the binder, so I'm happy about that. And another Luxray. I'm hoping we can get a few of these Luxrays and I can transfer a couple of those into my Magnezone deck. Because at the moment I'm playing 4 of the, I can't remember what set it's from, but the other Luxray, the one that you can play straight into your active spot if you pull it when you start the game. So I'm playing 4 of those at the moment, but maybe I could switch 1 or 2 of those out and play that new Luxray, which might be a little bit of a mid-game to end-game card to play. A Dendra, Hariyama, and a Chempao EX, which we haven't got yet. A lot of people are playing this, but obviously for us it's going to go straight into the binder first. And then if we pull any more, I might actually build a physical Chempao deck. I absolutely love the hollow effect on these cards as well, those stars all over it. Gorgeous. So Chempao, we love that card, really happy so far. And if you did watch the ETB video, oh, it really was painful. Painful that video was to shoot, and it was painful to edit afterwards, because I like to go back when I'm editing these videos and just look at the pulls and see what we got. But you know what, I just wanted to whiz through that video and just upload it as it was. If it wasn't the only video that I'd recorded and a brand new ETB, I probably wouldn't have put it on the channel, to be honest, because it was that bad. Reversal Energy, Pincursion, a Reverse Hollow Bravery Charm, and Veluza. Again, cards that we haven't got. Whenever we're starting this set, I do think this Build and Battle Stadium, if you're looking at trying to fill out some early slots within your binder, probably a good way to go. There's your code card. If I've not been shown any of these code cards, I do apologise. I just sort of get carried away a little bit when we're cracking into new products like this. A Tropius, a Dendra, a Polisand, a Raichu. I really like this Raichu artwork. I've seen it before, but I do really like that Raichu artwork. There's a lot going on in there for such a small piece of art. Artisan, a Shroodle reverse, and a Spiritomb. Currently is one of the cards that, I think it's one of the cards that doesn't work at the moment in the TCG Live version of the game, along with about 30 other cards, which have been banned just because they don't work. And they're not being fixed, which a lot of people are getting slightly frustrated about, because the TCG Live version of the game is a great place to learn how to play if you haven't got anywhere to go to. I would always say with this build, and it's a good time to talk about it now because we're opening this Build and Battle Stadium set. But I would always say try to go out. Pre-release events are a great place to start because everyone is on a level playing field. Everyone starts with one of those 4 decks, all at a similar level, so it's a good place to start, and it's a good place to make friends and get yourself started with the TCG. We're on the last pack now. For a little bit of last pack luck, we've got Meowscarada on the front of this pack, and hopefully this is the one. We've got, well, I'm not going to moan, we've got, what am I doing? You want that first, don't you? This is the, like I said, it's the last pack, so I'm hoping that we can add something else because we haven't had a bad haul so far, but it would be nice. It would be nice to pull gold in the last pack, wouldn't it? Or something nice to end on. Arctibax, one of those. I will learn how to describe it. But we've got the first reverse is a Therapeutic Energy. Second is a Dunsparce, and we are finishing on an Orthworm, which I haven't got. It's one of the steel. There's only 4 steel cards in this set, so I'm quite happy with that. I was going to say finishing on Fighting Energy, but you know, we're finishing on that Orthworm. So as I said at the start of the video, these Build and Battle Stadium sets do usually bring the fire for me, and we did get quite a few of those hollows, which we always pull. Every single pack has a hollow now. We did get the Chien-Pao EX card, which we haven't got, so we're adding that to the binder as well, which is great. Really happy with that. We got that little cute Ice Cube with his head stuck in the freezer. Is it fridge? Is it? Well, there's milk in there. Milk and eggs. You don't put those in the freezer. So he is in the fridge. But you know what? We'll move on from that. We'll move on from that because it is about midnight. So they're messing about in the fridge. They're going downstairs for a midnight snack there. He's got his head stuck in the fridge. That's what's happened. He hasn't frozen in there. He's just got stuck. Got that Bellibolt EX full art card, which I really like the new style of these full art cards. I mentioned it earlier. The background really makes the Pokemon pop. And then when you've also got the border, I don't know if you can catch that, the actual lining of the Pokemon. It's not quite catching, is it, with the light? All of the border of the Pokemon is hollow as well, and there's no texture to it. So the rest of the Pokemon has texture, but that doesn't, which makes it really catch the light. You can see it a little bit in some places. It does look a lot better in person, but you can see it catches the light there. And then we also pulled one of my chase cards from this set, that Boss's Orders. I really like that, and I really like the other Boss's Orders as well. But you know what? Just generally, this Ghetsis boss is absolutely stunning. All of those cards, everyone's chasing to put those in decks now. Really like that card. Really good card to finish on. Absolutely fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of the Arven card from the last set. How it has got the same effect. So it's got that like speckly glitter effect all over it. Stunning card. So as I said, we do normally get good luck with these Build and Battle Stadium sets, and we have not disappointed. Considerably better than the ETB. So if you're looking for a product to go out there and buy if you want to play with friends, really good set to start with. You get a couple of decks in there. You get plenty of cards to add to those decks if you wanted to. If you do like the content I put out, guys, remember to drop a like on this video and drop a comment in the comment section so we can have a chat, and I do normally try to respond to all of those comments. And subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that every single time one of these videos goes live, you can jump on, grab those code cards that I always give away on the videos and put those in TCG Live, so you can hopefully get some pretty good pulls on that as well. And until next time, thanks guys.